Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I think this is going to be, my skincare routine video. I've had people over the last year or so ask me for a skincare routine video. And then again, recently, I've been asked again to do one. And I always felt funny because I don't think I'm like a skincare expert, and I don't think that I'm, super knowledgeable. I mean, there are people out there that know their stuff when it comes to skincare, and I will tell you a person to subscribe to, if you haven't already, is my friend Jannie. She is Mrs. Porter Peach or Jannie Rainkin. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Her name's changed, but I'll link her channel in the description bar below. The woman is like a font of information about skincare. It just blows my mind. So she's like somebody that I watch for skincare. She's very knowledgeable about skincare. I still consider myself in the early stages of learning about skincare. I don't know a lot about pH. I don't know a lot about the acids and things like that. I'm still learning all those things. That being said, I am very interested in my skincare. I'm diligent about my skincare routine, and skincare is something that I feel passionate about. I'm 47 years old. I want to not look 47 years old if I can help it. I'm not trying to stop time. I'm not trying to beat the clock or live in the past. I just want to be the best me that I can be. So I actively work on my skin to try to help that. Now, that being said, also, these products I'm going to show you guys are not like the brand I'm recommending for you to use. I use lots of different brands. I'm always trying new things. I'm always switching things up. And so this is just kind of a general type guide to how I use my skin or how I use my products, because I do change brands. When I finish a product, I will likely replace it, but not necessarily with that same brand. I will find a similar product from a different brand to see what I like better. So that's always changing, fluctuating, and stuff like that. So this stuff that I'm showing you is pretty much what I'm currently using, just so we know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with AM skincare. The first thing I do when I get up is I wash my face. Now, I use right now currently my favorite cleanser is the Anew Vital from Avon. They discontinued this, and I bought like 20 bottles of it so that I would have it to last me for a while until I found one that I like similar. I do have another cleanser that I like similar. It's from Mediheal, which is a Korean brand. It's a tea tree foaming cleanser, and I do like that, but it's $10 a tube, where I got the Avon for like $1.50 with my discount. So but I still have a good probably 14-15 tubes of this left. So I do use this as my morning cleanser, and I also use it at nighttime too. Two ways I use this. If I use it by itself in the morning, or sometimes I will pair it with my Clarisonic. So the Clarisonic is one of my most important things that I think is, beneficial in my skincare routine. I have the Clarisonic Mia 2, but I will be honest with you, I never use the other speed. I just use the regular speed. So if you're interested in a Clarisonic, and they are pricey, I would say, you don't have to get the Mia 2. Just get the first Mia, and it's a little bit less expensive that way. Currently, I use the brush for it's not brightening. Now it's clarifying. I can't remember. The one that's what is it called? I'm looking to see. I don't remember. It's this brush with the pink in the middle. But this is the brush that I use. It's the one that's supposed to do like brighten your skin and make it look more luminous and everything, but it's not the cashmere, it's something different. But that's the one that I use. And I really, really, really like the Clarisonic, because in the nighttime, if I've used an acid product, in the morning I want to use something that's going to scrub away all that dead skin and exfoliate it really good. So I do use my Clarisonic. I used to use the Clarisonic at night. Now I use it in the morning instead. I haven't used it at night in quite a while. However, if I'm having a period where I feel like I need a little extra exfoliation, I will use it in the daytime or at nighttime also. So I don't use it every morning. I would say I probably use it at least 3 times a week though, with my gel cleanser. It works with a lot of different cleansers, so I mean, you don't have to use the cleanser that they tell you to use it with, because you can use it with all different kinds. So once I've cleaned my face in the morning, the first thing that I do is you want to apply, or I would like to apply, a toner. Now, toner in my skincare routine isn't something like Sea Breeze or an astringent. That's a harsh, drying astringent. I use the Korean style approach to toning, which is the first layer of ultralight moisture so that your skin can receive the products that you're going to put on it and get the maximum benefit from them. I don't always use the traditional toner that you put on a cotton pad and rub over your face. Personally, I like sprays. I've used the Mario Badescu Rosewater Spray. I really like that one. I've used some different ones from Ole Henriksen, and I just use, different sprays. And I do like this one that I'm currently using. It's the Ole Henriksen Truth Facial Water. So what I do is, after I wash my face and dry it, I spray this all over my face, and I also use it on my chest, and I just kind of pat it in and let it soak in. So I would use a toner or facial spray. Right now I'm currently using facial spray. So after I have done that step, the next step I go to is my vitamin C for my brightening and clarifying my complexion. I have a lot of redness. I have a lot of sun damage on my chest and my neck and my cheeks. So I'm trying to reverse that by using vitamin C. Currently, I use the new vitamin C, and I have been using from Avon, and I have been using that for a while now. I think this is my 4th bottle, and as you can see, it's halfway gone. I do finally have to reorder it because I had bought a bundle of it when it first came out. I think I had 4 jars in the bottle. So now I'm halfway down to this one, and I want to, I really like this one a lot. This one provides more hydration than any other vitamin C that I've used, but I just really like it. I like the way it feels and the way it absorbs in and everything. So I will be repurchasing this. I will not be going on to a different brand with this one. But this is the new vitamin C brightening serum from Avon, and that is a go-to product for me. After that absorbs in, then I do my essence. So an essence is a light moisturizer that almost has a serum-like quality. It's thinner, and that provides you with more skin prep to receive like your day cream or your night cream or whatever you're going to put on. Currently, I am using the Etude House Honey Sarah Essence. So that's what this looks like. I like this one okay. I'm not going to stick to this one. This one's done. I'm ready to move on to something different. I purchased this in January, and I've been using it since January, and just this morning I was talking to myself in the bathroom. I'm like, seriously, when is this going to be done? It's not that I don't like it. It's not a bad product. I'm just ready to move on and see what else. So I will show you guys what this one looks like. This is actually a heavier essence, more heavy than any other essence that I have used. And usually, so this is what it looks like. Usually an essence is very thin, so if I held my hand like that, it would run down, but this one's thicker, and I think that's strange. Now, it does rub in really good. It doesn't leave, it's not greasy or anything like that. I mean, it rubs in really, really nicely. But it's just thicker than any essence I've ever used before. And I think that's really good for people that have dry skin, or even in the wintertime, it was good for me. But now it's starting to warm up, and I don't need that much hydration from this step in my routine. I would like a lighter essence. So I'm ready to move on to the next one. So then once I've got my essence on and that soaks in, then I use a lotion or a day cream. It depends on which one. Now, I always recommend people to use a lotion or a day cream with an SPF in it. But the one I'm currently using does not have an SPF in it, so be aware of that. You always need your SPF. The one I'm using right now is the Benton Snail Bee High Content Lotion. It is in my project pan Use It Up, so you can see the marks where I've made progress as I'm using it up. I like this lotion okay, but it expires in December, so I'm trying to get it finished before the end of the year. But I would use this lotion, and then once that absorbs, I would put on my eye cream. Now, my eye cream right now is the Golden Snail Intensive Eye Cream. I just showed this in my Korean beauty haul from Skin 79, which is a Korean brand. And I like this one really well. I am not brand loyal when it comes to an eye cream. I'm always on the move looking for the best eye cream I can find for, you know, an affordable price. I had 2 sample jars of the SK2 eye cream. Loved it. It's $135 a jar. I'm like, okay, no, I can't do that. That's really expensive. So I'm just, you know, going out there. And the reason why I choose to try so many Korean skincare products is because the Korean skincare market is very competitive. They are constantly trying to come up with new formulas and innovative ways to help with anti-aging, sun damage, you know, wrinkles, different skincare issues. And they do the best that they can do for the least amount of money. And I like that. I like the idea that there are products that you can buy that are super, super good that would cost you $10 to $15. But if you bought them, you know, in a Korean market, you could buy them for $10 to $15. But if you went to Macy's or Nordstrom, they would be, or Sephora, they would be $100, you know. And I just really am open to trying different things. And also, if you ever notice any Korean women, or you follow like Korean music or anything, their skin is flawless. There's a reason why, you know. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So right now the eye cream that I'm using is this one. I also have an eye gel that I use sometimes at night, but I'm not crazy about it, from Ole Henriksen. But primarily right now I'm just using this guy here. And then I would use a sunscreen. Since my day cream, my day lotion here does not have a sunscreen in it, I apply sunscreen over top as my last step. So this one is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Broad Spectrum SPF 45 with Helioplex. You know, so I would put a little bit of this on my face, since none of the products that I have applied thus far, you know, have the skincare in them. And then I like my makeup to have a skincare. So like, here's a good, or not a skincare, sorry, an SPF. So here are 2 products that I like. One is the Avon CC cream, and the other one is Dr. Jart BB cream. They both have 50, I want to make 50. The CC cream has a 50 SPF in it, and the BB cream also, oh, it has a 30. This one is the Dissapore, and this one has a 30 BB, 30 SPF. This one has a 50. This one has been discontinued, unfortunately. So that's why it's important to have on a regular sunscreen if you know, you don't have one included in your makeup. And even then, sometimes I think it's good to have to double up on the sunscreen if you can. Okay, so that's pretty much my morning routine. And I know it sounds like a lot, but once you get into the habit of it, it's not so much. So then we go to the nighttime. And in the nighttime, I forgot something really quick. Let me grab it. In the nighttime, I would start off with an oil cleanser to break down my makeup. Currently, I am using the Sephora Supreme Cleansing Oil for face and eyes. So, and this one works really good. I'm happy with this one. I like it, but I didn't have a second oil cleanser to use when this one's gone. So I actually just purchased one that I showed in my K-Beauty haul. That's like a makeup melt away. But this just, I put a couple pumps of this, well, not a couple, one and a half maybe, depending on how much eye makeup I have on, all over my face. I rub it in, then I take some warm water and kind of rub that in on top of it, and all my eye makeup is gone. Gel eyeliner, mascara, my eyebrow, everything gone. And then I double cleanse, because this is not a cleanser for your face. This is a makeup remover, okay? So anytime you use like a makeup towelette, it might take your makeup off, but that's not cleaning your face. That's just removing the makeup. That's not cleaning out your pores. So you need to double cleanse if that's what you're doing, you know, just letting you know. So then I would take my gel cleanser and clean after this. So there you have that. Now, my nighttime routine is pretty close to the daytime routine, other than what I would do is I would use my toner or my facial spray after I double cleanse. And then I would use my essence. I don't use my vitamin C at night. You can if you want to, you can, but I don't. I only use the vitamin C in the morning. I use my essence after I tone, and then I put on a serum. So the serum that I'm using currently right now is the Leaders in Solution Lifting, excuse me, Leaders in Solution Lifting Ringer Ampule. Sorry. So that is a nighttime serum. I'm gonna lose my voice. Okay. A nighttime serum that I use. It's just a very, very light. It's very watery and light, and I just kind of put it around my face and I let that soak in. And then I put on my acid, which currently I am using the Studio 35 Beauty Alpha Hydroxy Face Cream from Walgreens, and it's like $10. So very, very inexpensive, and this is a really nice product. So I put that on my forehead, around my smile lines, right here, kind of all over. And this, I really, really like it. If you're not used to using an alpha hydroxy or an acid, in the beginning it might sting a little bit, I wouldn't suggest using it every night. I probably use it 4 nights a week though. And then the nights I use that, the morning after is when I use my Clarisonic to scrub away that dead skin. So once I have this on, then I go ahead and I pull in my sheet masks. And you guys know I like my sheet masks a lot. So these are just a couple that I've got recently. You know, I have tons of sheet masks, and you guys know that. But that's generally when I mask, is usually at night. Sometimes I'll do it in the daytime too, but generally I mask at night. So after my acid is on, my serum, my toner, my essence, then I slap a sheet mask on, and I leave that on for the at least 20 minutes. Sometimes I leave it on for 45 minutes. Depends on the mask and how much serum it has and everything like that. And then I take the mask off, and after I let it dry for a little while, you know, let it soak in, then I follow it by my lotion or a night cream. Now right now I am using this one because this one's thick enough to use as a night cream as well as for my day lotion, and I'm kind of trying to move through it. So I'm using this for both day and night, but I do have night creams also, but right now I'm focusing on this. So after the sheet mask, because people say, well, after a sheet mask, do you use moisturizer? Yes, I do. Me personally, I do. And that is the recommended way. You don't rinse off the sheet mask residue. You let that soak in, pat your skin, you know, to soak it in, and then apply a nighttime moisturizer, whatever you're going to use. And then I apply my lotion at nighttime, and then I also put on my eye cream again. And then sometimes I feel like my face is full of stuff, you know, so it feels a little bit sticky, a little bit tacky, and then that's when I'll put on a gel. Now, the gel that I have right now, this packaging is going to crack you guys up, is the Soothing Cucumber Gel. I know it looks just like a cucumber. So that is the brand, I guess, Ostia. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's a Korean brand. And this is just a cucumber soothing gel. I also have an aloe soothing gel that I like too, but currently this is the one I have open. And this smells just like cucumbers. It smells so good. I love it. I absolutely love this. And that's what it looks like, and it's just a gel, and it smells just like a cucumber out of your fridge that you're gonna, you know, slice up for salad or whatever. It's really, really nice, and it's super lightweight, and it just absorbs in. You know, you kind of rub it around and you just keep patting it, and anything on my face that is like tacky or sticky from all the other creams, masks, anything I put on, that just dries it down to a matte finish so that it's non-sticky, and it's just so nice. It's such a light, hydrating, it just feels really good. It's very cooling and soothing, and I like that. So I'm either always going to use as my last step in the evening, sorry, I'm going off camera. As my last step in the evening, I'm either going to use this cucumber one or my aloe one. This is a giant tube, and so this is going to take me a while to move through, but I like this, and I probably will use this on my body too in the summertime when I'm out in the sun and I feel warm or anything like that. I can always put this on, but I really like this, and I think this was like $8. I bought it on HauteLook, but you can look it up on eBay or Amazon, any place like that. And this is a really, really nice one. And the scent of it, if you like cucumber, I mean, it smells just like fresh cucumber right from the garden. So, and that is it, you guys. That is my routine, which I know sounds like a lot to some people because they just slap on some moisturizer and go. But I'm all about embracing that Korean beauty routine, and the idea that you do these different steps and you take the time to do these different steps because you're worth it. You know, you are worth the time it takes to take care of yourself and take care of your skin. And I like that. And I like mixing Western and Eastern skincare products together. I like trying new things, you know, seeing what works for me really well and things that don't. And I love the sheet masks. And with the sheet masks too, one thing that I would recommend is, in the beginning when I first started masking, I thought, well, I'll use the same type of masks. Like I might use like 4 cucumber masks or 3 cucumber masks in 1 week. And I don't do that anymore because now I know that my skin has different needs. So one night I'll use one for anti-wrinkle. The next night I'll use one for brightening my skin. The next night I'll use one for pore care. The next night I'll use one for, you know, tea tree for blemishes or something. I do different things all the time so that my skin's needs are being met constantly, and I'm not just using the same type of mask over and over and over again. But I love the masking. Masking has changed my life. I know that sounds silly, but I feel like it has. It's definitely just, I love sheet masking. I cannot say enough about sheet masking. I recommend it to everybody. It doesn't have to be expensive. You can get sheet masks at Big Lots for $2 in a pack of like 4, I think 3 or 4 for $2. I mean, and it's becoming everywhere. You're seeing sheet masks in your grocery store now. They're just, it's becoming more acceptable here in the United States now. We are embracing the sheet mask, and I'm so glad because I really, really love it. So I highly recommend sheet masking. If you're looking for something to kind of boost your skincare routine, take your skin, you know, you haven't noticed any changes in a while and you're kind of feeling stuck, I would absolutely introduce sheet masks into your routine. So I guess that's it. I didn't want to do a demo video where I showed you guys how to use all these products because I'm just not comfortable with that, and this is easier for me to tell you, and I hope I made sense and it wasn't a lot of rambling. If you stuck through to the end, I appreciate it, and I thank you very much. And I thank you very much. And if you have any questions, leave them, and I will do the best I can to answer them. But like I said, I would check out Jannie's channel because she's so knowledgeable about skincare, so knowledgeable, and I just am still really much a newbie about learning about all these things. So thank you for taking the time to watch though, and I will see you in the next video.